extended the warning because sometimes these systems can spin up that rotation again at a moment's notice. Just right away, it'll just spin it right up. And that's why I think, as a precaution, they extended that tornado warning off to the east. But we still have a severe thunderstorm warning for other portions of Barron County and even down to the south of Atascosa as well.
Yeah, and anything that we see, it's going to be rain wrapped, which means this is very heavy rainfall. So any rotation within the thunderstorm is going to wrap up that rainfall. So you're not going to see anything coming. So those of you that consider yourselves amateur storm chasers, this is not the type of storm that you ever want to chase because it is rain wrapped. You wouldn't be able to see anything anyway, and that is what makes it the most dangerous because if the tornado is on the ground and wrapped in rain, you're not going to see it coming. And with all of this rain and all the lightning, you're probably not going to hear the telltale signs of it coming either.
Yeah, stay inside, stay away from windows, play it safe. I know it's always tempting to go outside and watch it. I know our power's flickering here at the station right now. So as I said before, have your flashlights ready, your batteries, your backup batteries for the flashlights ready to go, and make sure those mobile devices are charged because we can keep you informed via the mobile devices, our app, and on social media as well. Now, I'm going to take a little different view of this and take a look at the storm tops within the echo heights within this thunderstorm. Notice how it's not all that tall relative to other, supercells or other thunderstorms that we see around here, Katie. I mean, you see them up to 60,000 feet with the big hail cores.
Well, that's why we look at this, because the taller they are, the stronger the storm is.
Well, on the south end, that's actually where we could have some severe hail, actually. On the south side of it, right here, you see where it jumps up to about 60,000 feet in that purple area on the left, 36 inches an hour. Now, I do think that is skewed a little bit within the algorithm in the Doppler radar because of hail.
Right.
Sometimes they detect these hailstones and it looks like just a ton of rain and very heavy rainfall, when in fact they're looking at hail, so the computer gets a little confused. But that intensity of 64 decibels, that DBZ, that's the reflectivity value, 64 decibels, that's big.
Intense.
That is very high. That is likely a hail core right now.
And the entire line's moving east, so that means this area where we're looking for the possibility of some large hail, that's also moving toward the Petite area, that's moving toward Pleasanton as well, and the latest we heard from the Weather Service are these storms are moving about 40 miles per hour off to the east.
Okay, so let's plot this one out right here.
Thunderstorm warning has been issued. And then, of course, just a reminder that Bexar County is still under a tornado warning until 9 o'clock, and that's what's moving right into downtown. I'm not surprised to see our power flickering here at the station just a little bit because the leading edge looks like it's hit downtown right now. And the leading edge, right where you see that yellow turn into red there on the radar, that's where we're going to see some of the strongest winds. That's moving through downtown, and it's just about to move off to the eastern section there of 410. So right around 410 on the eastern side where you see that white line that Adam's drawing on the map, that's where we're going to see the strongest winds with this. So very heavy rainfall from Stone Oak down to Castle Hills and into downtown, but the leading edge where that yellow meets the red, that's where we're going to see the strongest winds.
We have a little notch right there.
It looks like a little bit of rotation.
Yeah, on the northeast side. I'm going to circle it for you here. Let me get the drawing tool out again. Right about here, that little notch, it looks like we could have a little bit of circulation possibly spinning up again. Like we said before, sometimes these systems, the circulation comes and goes. And it was looking very impressive when it crossed into Bexar County from Medina County, and then it kind of dissipated a bit in terms of the rotation. Still strong straight line winds, don't get me wrong, but now we could be seeing an indication of maybe a little more rotation coming together on the northeast side. That's basically right near Windcrest. If you're in the Windcrest neighborhood especially, that's where you need to seek shelter at this time. Get to the interior room and stay away from windows for sure.
And it doesn't take long to cause any damage. If it's a spin up, it could last a couple of minutes and still cause the damage. And as we've been mentioning, straight line winds can cause all of this damage as well. So we'll watch that notch very closely and see if there's any updates from the National Weather Service. They say there's a couple of other tornado warnings now up to the north of us for Travis and Hays County. But here it looks like we're going to continue with the tornado warning until 9 o'clock. It is radar indicated, which means nobody has actually told the National Weather Service or us or anyone else that they've seen a tornado on the ground, which is not surprising because of all this rainfall. You're probably not going to see any. What we're going to wait for is any damage reports.
And it's a bunch of low clouds out there anyways.